Hello boys and girls, welcome to a stream of Dwarf Fortress. We are playing our fortress called Laborarrows, and we have some to-do list here. We decided that we will make all furniture out of wood since we have so many trees on this map. We'll need some rock blocks, wood stockpile, wooden arrows. We can make wooden arrows for fighting chaos, which occasionally appear here. We will need 10 crossbows, because sooner or later we will have a Marksdwarf squad. A wooden shield, yeah. Okay, so basically it's all about stockpiles right now. So let's take care of that. Our fortress, here is our wagon, which still has some cloth and thread and ropes, and our guys here are having quarry bushes, sweet pods. We can order them to make plum helmets, probably. Why do we have so many different plants offered here? I don't even have the seeds. Plum helmets here. I don't even know whether I should have dimple cups. I don't think so. Alright, so the miners are, this is upstairs, are making this. This area, I think, will be the plant processing area. Here we will have a stockpile of pigtails, plum helmets and sweet pods, possibly a brewery. This was supposed to be something like a dining hall, but I think we will do better if we use this for stockpiles, and we'll dig our dining hall someplace else. Alright, we needed stockpiles for the bits of finished goods, chains. I'll need a stockpile of chains here. Then we have cloth and thread. What sort of stockpile is this? It's food stockpile, okay. Dwemer Builder says, hello Nagidal, there is a free game in beta called Space Engine, not Steam Engine. Yeah, not on Steam. It is very beautiful, and I think I would love it. Thank you for the suggestion, Dwemer Builder. Space Engine, you say, right? Engine. I'm taking a look right now. What is it? Vladimir Romaniuk. Wait, I think I've seen this website before. No, I couldn't possibly have. This looks like a starter game. A free space simulation program that lets you explore the universe in 3 dimensions. Maybe I should show you the window I'm reading. Space simulation program that lets you explore the universe in 3 dimensions from planet Earth. Ah, yes, to most distant galaxies. Areas of the known universe are represented using actual astronomical data, while regions uncharted by astronomy are generated procedurally. Millions of galaxies, trillions of stars, countless planets, all available for exploration. You can land on any planet, moon, asteroid, and watch alien landscapes. Wow, celestial phenomena, I want this. You can pilot Starship atmospheric shuttles. Yes! Galaxies, nebulae, stars, star clusters, planet, moon. You know, I like these games. I was a great fan of former Celestia, which is no longer maintained, sadly. But it was basically a map of the surrounding space. So I mean, it had some 100,000 stars. This small dot in our galaxy, but it was accurate. It had asteroids, it had spacecrafts, it had all planets and all known planets and moons on their accurate orbits. But this is no longer maintained. I mean, this was the last version came out sometime toward 2010. So known celestial objects are represented using data from catalogs, NGC, Hipparcos. Okay, so I don't know Hipparcos, but I know NGC. And known extrasolar planets, uncharted regions of space, feature procedurally generated use. Observer is free to move. Oh, I so want this. I'm fan of these things because on Steam I bought how is it called? Universe Sandbox. It's sort of like that. It's more like Sandbox where you can create stars and star systems, and but you can't fly. But you can watch the objects interact with each other. You can test what would happen if I don't know, our sun would grow older, and what would happen to our solar system if a black hole would pass through it and stuff like that. While it is fun, it's more like a simulation of I don't know what's Universe Sandbox. It's basically a sandbox where you can build anything you want in universe. But this, oh boy, I want this. Observer can move around in space. WASD, first-person shooters, inertia possible with aircraft mode. Yes, automatic binding of the observer to a moving object. Yes. Search for celestial objects by name. Excellent. Built-in wiki system. Wonderful. Orbital motion of planet stars is calculated in real time with the ability to accelerate, decelerate, of course, that is expected. Display of orbital paths, motion vectors, labels, markers. Perfect. Volumetric 3D models of galaxies, nebulae with interstellar dust clouds, landscapes of planets and stars, many solar system bodies, actual data is used, uncharted, yes. Generated exact model of Earth's atmosphere. Adapted for other planets. Lighting effects. Lens flow. I hate lens flares. Celestial objects cast light and shadows onto each other. Controllable spaceships. Okay. Original background music, localization in many languages not needed, ability to import user add-ons. Yes, so this thing will live based on the add-ons. Users will create all sorts of Star Wars system and Death Stars and Tatooines and Frank Herbert space like Arrakis and stuff. So yes, I want this. Where do I throw my money at it? I'll keep it open and throw my money at it later. Let's go back to Dwarf Fortress. Thank you very much. Who was it? Dwemer Builder. Thank you. This is great. A great suggestion. I thought I knew about this, but obviously I did not read it properly there. You say you never go to the same planet twice. It is a very big simulation. Well, but you can go to the known extrasolar planets. I'm sure they are modeled all the same every time. So you can visit the Gliese planet and all the highlights of the extrasolar planet search. Wonderful, wonderful. All right, so we needed a stockpile for cloth, thread, and rope we already had, so we are missing cloth stockpile. Alright, cloth and thread are taken care of. Then what else is in our fish and meat? We've got some plant barrels with plump helmets. Plant barrels and plump helmets. I don't think we have plant allowed in this stockpile. Plants. No, we don't, because plants are generally brewable. And brewable plants should be stored somewhere else. Or at least I want them to be stored someplace else. Pigtail fiber bag. Bags will be needed to be stored. Pigtail fiber cloth, thread, dwarven ale barrel. Drinks. Oh, right, we need a drinks stockpile. I should hotkey this. Drinks stockpile, all right. Well, don't overdo it. We just want the drinks we have. Because I'll possibly want a very differentiated and specialized drink stockpile. Ale and rum. We've got ale and rum. So drinks. Okay, so forbid all. Search ale. Search rum. Search wine. Dwarven wine and dwarven beer. Okay. Yes, so we've got stockpile for almost everything. As we said, we will still, as soon as the space is dug, we want a stockpile for bags and plants, brewable plants. So we should think of a a place where to have the brewery. Because dwarves need booze. And brewery. Well, why not have it here? Brewery is a good place to have brewery right here. There's nothing wrong with it. Kea has stolen a birchen wheelbarrow. That chaos. What is now everybody doing? It's been a month and my dwarves haven't slept yet. We should build the beds before the chaos steal them. Before my dwarves get sleepy, we can make a dormitory here right now. Okay. So the brewery could be built right here from limestone blocks. I wonder whether we have a brewer at all. I don't believe we've got a brewer. We've got a farmer and that's it. And since the farmer is currently no longer busy, we can make... Who is the jurist? Oh, that's one of our military guys, isn't it? Yeah, he is. Right, okay, let's make the Markstwolf the brewer. And the other, the Maced Wolf will be cook. Okay, there we go. Oh no! Stealing plum helmets, is it? So now we need to designate more rooms to be dug. Let's think of how we want to plan our fortress here. Well, we will need farms for our animals. And there is only little soil. From what we have. There seems to be quite a safe place over here with not too many trees growing above, so that when we decide to chop them down, we will have less floors to build. Okay, so let's marker only, and we will dig roughly this area, which means we will actually dig only this. Yeah, we don't. All right, this seems okay. Hello, Optimus. Cheers to you. Alright, here we will need build a door, build table, build a chair, build barrel bin. I think that's okay. And door. We'll make the rest doors because we'll need quite some doors here. Excuse me. This will give to this. Now there's our brewery, which means we can probably... Oh, that chaos stole all of our plump helmets. Planter's got no job. Well then... Doesn't he have plump helmet spawns to plant? Planter, what could we make him do? The planter is also a mechanic, and we will need mechanisms sooner or later. So let's let him make a mechanics workshop. And build 10 rock mechanisms. And we can build our tables. I've got 2 tables and chairs. Make a dining room. Let this be the meeting hall as well. Alright, so the plan that these rooms will be pastures for animals did not go that well, because this is all rock. It's no soil. It's no soil. It's no soil. Do we have any plump helmet spawns? We've got cave wheat, but it's not wheat season. And this one's empty. Oh, look at this. Raspberry bushes. Let's go gather some raspberries then. But before we do it, do we have any bags? We do have bags. Okay, let's do. Go gather some raspberries then. I don't have a plant gatherer, but the farmer can be a plant gatherer. Oh, farmer is actually a mechanic. I don't know, the brewer. Why not the brewer? Table, chair, bin. What sort of building is present here? Stone stockpile. Oh yes, of course. There's a stone stockpile for the mason. What is my mason doing? Rock blocks. Yes, that can't harm. Rock blocks is okay. So we've got bolts. Bolts need a bin. Oh yeah. Everyone's going to bed now. Oh no, it happened again. I often do the designation wrong, and I did not want to dig this row. Now I must dig here. Let's make not a stockpile, but a pasture for our geese. Right here, and undesignate this pasture. And he can make a nest box actually. Here is wooden blocks. Why didn't I see the wooden blocks before? Last session I was looking for it. It seems as if nest box can't be constructed in the carpenter's workshop. It only can be constructed in the craftsman's workshop. Let's make a craftsman's workshop then. We have got no craftsdwarf, so a carpenter will also be a woodcrafter. Tim says, oh nice, I just found out about the universum. It is described as the next generation planets management god game. I would be a fool to throw this suggestion into the... not to throw this suggestion into the chat. What do you say? The universum? Universum. Want me to take a look at it? What's so... It doesn't want to be shown. I suddenly no longer can show any additional window. Here we go. Universum. Leave the farms and cities behind. Jump straight into managing your own planet in the universum. A brand new god game. Look at the city. Isn't the planet a bit small? I mean, even for simulation purposes. Space exploration. Can you inhabit other planets as well? Now you can build space stations, I see. Yeah, so from the dawn of civilization to the very high tech and space exploration and some apocalypse.
This is a mass of rock and air, molded together in the infinite fabric of space, intertwined to create the perfect environment for sustaining life. I am a living planet. I was cold and alone for such a long time, until one day life burned into existence. They began so small, so fragile, so very young. But with time, they grew stronger, and civilizations rose from the dust. From stone to metal, their technologies advanced. Soon they learned to swim, and eventually they learned how to fly. For a time, I thought we would be friends, but that was not to be. They drained my resources for centuries, until I had nothing left to give. They endured my disasters and cured whatever diseases I could unleash. But one day, they turned their gaze to the stars, searching for others like me. What they did not know was that they were not alone.
Oh. So it's like a 4X game, right?
The Universum.
Nice, nice. Yeah, when will it come out? This is something I would like to wait again before it's really done. What I would like to see is the remake of Sim Ant. I remember one of the, I think it was Sid Meier games. Sim Ant, there was Sim City, but Sim Ant was quite good as well. I'd like to see something like that. This reminds me, this is some sort of for Sim Ant, because with ants you obviously don't inhabit a whole planet, but like you found colonies of ants and expand and fight other ants, and here you found civilization, inhabit a planet and expand to other planets and fight other civilizations. And in Sim Ant you founded other colonies and fought other ants. Not bad, interesting. Certainly an interesting game. Okay. Thanks, Tim. Optimus says, I'm more looking forward to No Man's Sky. The game will be a bomb. Well, I'm not so sure. No Man's Sky. It's one of the most expected or anticipated games, right, of 2016. It should come out this year sometime. No Man's Sky. But will it be fun to play? I mean, it's all beautiful how he modeled it and generated it, but will it be fun to play is the big question. I can hardly tell. What's the clock? I feel so... well... tired. They're not quite tired yet, but I think it's the glass of wine. I shouldn't have drank that. Oh yes, so we've got some gems here. I think we could use a gems stockpile. Make it right here. Yugoslavenka says, just play Dwarf Fortress. You're right. You're right, girl. Dwarf Fortress. I mean, it's such a beautiful game, Dwarf Fortress. I have not much need to play anything else. I really love Dwarf Fortress. But obviously, yeah, I know how it's like. I can't play Dwarf Fortress 24/7. I need some sort of change. There we go. So we've got sweet pods. Why aren't the dwarves harvesting them? Maybe because they don't have a stockpile for sweet pods. Wait a moment. Yes, though they don't have a stockpile for sweet pods. I need a stockpile for barrels as well. There goes my one plump helmet. Hopefully it won't be. Well, it will. If it will be eaten, it's okay because eating plants. Why can't I brew drink? Oh, of course I can't brew drink because I have got no barrels. Maybe the barrels should be constructed before anything else. Why do I have 4 idlers? Fiber bag, fiber cloth and thread. I thought I have a cloth and thread stockpile, but yes, I do have it, but we've got no bins. That's the problem. Got no bins to store it. And my miners are not mining. I don't like that. We must think of expanding this fortress. I'd say we can expand this way. We will need a stockpile for wood and an underground carpenter workshop. Hello, Radsock. Welcome. Yes, I think I know just the place. I know just the place for the carpenter's workshop. Do your jobs here and just think we will need another door. Maybe we now have another door. We've got quarry bush leaves here. Quarry bush leaves are a very special plant. I would like a stockpile only for it. Red Sox says there seem to be some nice dwarf fortress updates ahead, like enabling embark across world map tile boundaries. Yes, I've read about it. Well, I think it's like ahead, like expected next year. But it's a welcome feature, of course. Quarry bush leaves. Leaves, quarry bush leaves. Quarry bush leaves. Quarry bush leaves, and then quarry bushes. Why did he store quarry bush leaves in here? What sort of stockpile is this? Dude, this is a furniture stockpile, allowing only barrels. Why are you storing quarry bush leaves in here? I can't understand this. Lord says, seems like a lot of trouble for little gain. To the best of my knowledge, having sites expand in more than one world tile will be a nightmare in the code. Yes, Lord, it is true. It will be very complicated to code it for Toady, but he needs it anyway, because he wants to have structures on in the adventure mode. He wants the adventure to be able to build structures. And from the perspective of adventure, you can't tell where are the world tiles and why should there be such a restriction in the first place. I think he'll make it with some restrictions. What is this? Oh, it's nothing. It's just Craftsman's workshop being built. Right, we have it now. We can build rock nest box. 4 nest boxes should do. But why did I say a rock nest boxes? I actually want wood nest boxes. Got lots of wood and little rock. Alright, so we've got our brewery, and as far as I know, we've got 2 barrels. We should be able to brew a drink now. No, we are not able to do it, because why? To kitchen, brew drink from plant. Berkman, nazdar, jak to jde? Hoří se dobře. Jak se máš ty? This fortress is starting quite well. I mean, it's nothing extraordinary, but I remember having started fortresses where I thought, "Oh, I'm not really happy with this." Well, I'm confident this fortress could live on, unless, of course, we'll be visited by a horde of werebeasts, which probably will happen anyway. We'll need to find some defenses really soon. So he's brewing our own thing here. Suspended construction of the walnut rock table because it is obstructed by what? By a wheelbarrow? Yes, of course, a wheelbarrow, I think. But it should be okay by now. Wow, now look at that. That could have been unexpected here. I did not mean to have the down ramps here, but I have them. So carpenter's got no more jobs here. We can remove this. We can remove this stockpile. From now on, carpentry should be done indoors. Já ty začal hrát Terrarii. Jo, znám Terrarii. Ale nelíbí se mi. But you might be interested, Bergman, you might be interested to know that sort of like you started to play Terraria. I started to play Clash Royale on tablet or and mobile phone. It's like the next addictive game, like Clash of Clans was. Clash Royale is, I think, much better than... Wow, did you see this? We've struck native gold. Golden Fortress. Wow. We are rich, boys and girls. We have gold. Look at this. Native gold. Sweet gold. Wow. Wow. Which means we probably won't have any iron. But, boy, gold. What is gold good for? Of course, cool things like gold furniture, gold statues, gold gold crafts. Gold crafts encrusted with masterfully cut gems. Gold crown for our dwarven king. Wow, gold. It's been so long since I have such a luck. Lord says use prospect command in DFhack to know exactly how many gold ores you've got. Why should we use that? It feels sort of cheaty. But I see where what you're thinking. I mean, if you say, okay, we've got like 10,000 gold ore pieces, we could think of a mega project like a tower of gold or something, right? But I think gold will... I think we'll use gold as export. We'll have a metal crafter quite soon. If we survive the winter, I would have a dedicated metal crafter and even start metal forging in the shallow underground using wood and coke to craft gold crafts. Lord says it is cheaty in a way, but I always use DFhack to know these things, help me plan better. Depends on how you relate to the game, I suppose. Yeah. Well, I don't see much much need for it. Why would I? Well, I don't plan any mega projects built of gold. If we have gold, I want to use it for awesome furniture. Once we have a legendary metal crafter or a metal smith. Actually, metal smith. Metal crafter does not do furniture, but we've got... Yeah, certainly I will have a metal crafter who will do scepters, crowns, figurines and stuff of gold. Then we will have a gem setter and gem cutter who will encrust these with gems, and we will sell this to our mountain homes and the humans and the elves, possibly. And then we will have a metalsmith who will make furniture like statues, tables, doors. What else? All sorts of things nobles could want in their rooms. And I feel for this amount, any amount of gold will do, actually. I'm not planning to build constructions out of gold. like gold blocks or something. Yeah, so I don't really need to know how much or how little gold we have. But this is very, very promising, very promising. I love this. Native gold. I mean, gold is always native. Gold is an element. There are there ores of gold? I think there are, but they are so... Usually gold is found in pure form. But what sort of other metals could be here if you have gold? What other metals to expect? But I think in Dwarf Fortress world, gold is not as precious as aluminum or platinum. Aluminum and platinum seem to be even more precious. Native gold. So look at this. I think we will have walnut wood barrel. We've got dwarven wine, our own dwarven wine, and sweet pod seeds, which he can plant right now. So what is my carpenter doing? Nest boxes. Fair enough. Fair enough, nest boxes will be needed. Okay, so let's dig some more. See if we can... Red Sox says platinum is more precious in the real world as well. I think aluminum was once too. Okay, yeah, true that. Platinum is more precious, yes. Let's dig here some more. Wow, gold, first gold. Oh, look at this. A gold vein, gold vein. Red Sox says it's an interesting question. If you find a metal, will you have increased probability of finding another metal in the vicinity? Well, we can see what the wiki writes about it. Gold is a high value, relatively common metal. third highest metal value tied with steel. It can be used to make alloys. It can be smelted with silver or tetrahedrite to make electrum, which will have a net gain of value. It's found in they don't say in what sort of stone layers it is found. But I think what do we have? Limestone. We have a sedimentary layer here. Yeah. Limestone is a flagstone which forms entire sedimentary layers. And in sedimentary layer you can find tetrahedrite, magnetite, limonite, hematite, which is not the case obviously here. Gems. What sort of other metal and what other stones are here? Marble, we said marble, right? So what is marble? Marble is not sedimentary, marble is a metamorphic layer. Metamorphic flagstone. And in marble, here, metamorphic layers, we can expect galena. Okay, it's a stone. Wait, we need marble contains all sorts of gems, calcite. I think gold is igneous extrusive. Igneous extrusive. Native gold, yes. Native gold is an igneous extrusive or igneous intrusive, maybe too. Igneous intrusive layer. Native gold. So igneous intrusive or extrusive layers. Cobaltite. So cobaltite is in the same sort of layers as gold. Pyrolusite and hornblende. Pyrolusite and hornblende are rocks, however. And cobaltite, it often contains titanium. Oh, but titanium. They don't. Dwarves have no titanium. Ore of manganese, but there's no manganese in Dwarf Fortress. Cobaltite is a brilliant blue stone. It's not a usable ore. Okay, so igneous intrusive is probably not what we want to have. But igneous intrusive layers typically contain gold and tetrahedrite, but it is not what we have. It's granite, diorite, and gabbro with gold and tetrahedrite. So I suspect what we have here is a sedimentary and igneous extrusive layer mixed with something igneous extrusive. No, it's not igneous extrusive either. Hematite, native copper, native gold, cinnabar, but that would be igneous extrusive would be one of these stones: rhyolite, basalt, andesite, dacite, obsidian. So I think we must have sedimentary layer, but sedimentary layer is not supposed to contain gold. It's supposed to contain hematite, magnetite, tetrahedrite. But none of that. I don't understand. Ha, look at this. What sort of stone is this? Granite. It's igneous extrusive. That was granite, wasn't it? Hehe. Intrusive, my dear. Granite. Yes. So we have igneous intrusive layers. So we can expect gold and tetrahedrite. Gabbro. And if we found gabbro, we can expect garnierite, kimberlite, which may contain diamonds, and olivine, which may contain native platinum, and galena, which is an ore of silver and lead. Well, I like that. Please find gabbro, please find gabbro. But yeah, gold and tetrahedrite is what we have to expect. Hematite sounds irony. It is an ore of iron, but from what I have read, geologically it is super unlikely that you have gold and iron ores in one geological place there. It's almost mutually exclusive. You can in mixed biomes, embarks, you can be so lucky, or if you have like ores defined everywhere in the world, you generate in Dwarf Fortress and really are very lucky with the pick of sight, then you may encounter gold and iron ores. I've seen such embarks, but it's extremely unlikely under normal circumstances that you've got gold and iron ores, since they are virtually mutually exclusive. Wow. Granite wall. Guys, it is past 10 o'clock. Yeah. actually only wanted to see the clock here, not the game. It's past 10 o'clock. We must... oh, sorry, don't forget the browser. Yeah, you're right, you're right. We shall not forget the browser. Sorry, I didn't do much here. Interesting as it may be. Lord says, don't forget, Nagi, you have many biomes on that map. Maybe that's conflicting with your judgment. Yes, indeed, I've got 3 biomes. I've got... wow, that would be superb if we have gold. Because gold is actually in the sedimentary layer. That would explain why is there gold found in this. So we can still find... wow. Well, that would be like the jackpot if we find gold and iron ores and stuff. But I really don't expect it. But I like this gabbro because that can contain... oh, granite. Why do I say gabbro? Granite, diorite or gabbro, because they contain gold and tetrahedrite. So tetrahedrite is almost certain to have granite. What else can granite have? Granite. Bismuthinite, but that's not an ore. Oh, well, actually bismuthinite is an ore. Bismuthinite is an ore of bismuth bronze, okay. So we can find bismuthinite, aluminum in granite can be found. Native silver, yes, native silver we can expect as well. And copper is contained in malachite. We can find malachite, which is an ore of copper, in limestone and marble. And limonite. No, we don't have limonite. We have limestone. Hematite is found in all sedimentary and all igneous extrusive. Well, yes, we'll see what we have. I mean, it is exciting. So tomorrow we will... how far did we get? Make wooden furniture. We are not quite there yet. We are making wooden nest boxes rather than furnitures. We don't have a dining hall. We don't have furniture stockpiles. We don't have wooden shield crossbows, arrows for fighting chaos. We don't have private rooms. We don't have dining hall, drawbridge. We have geese pasture and nest boxes. I can check it out. Kitchen, still, brewery. We have still and brewery? No. We have brewery. I mean, still. We have still, but no kitchen. We have a dormitory. And we've got rock blocks. We've got a wood stockpile, at least preliminary one. We will need a bigger one sooner. But I don't want to overexert my dwarves only hauling wood. That would be a waste of work for us. Besides, I haven't dug the big wood stockpile really. But we can actually dig a bigger wood stockpile, and by that we may reveal some more ores. Yeah, so I don't have real plans for tomorrow except for dining hall furniture, private rooms and stuff. That should be plenty to do. Thank you guys for watching. Hope to see you soon here. This is a very, very promising fortress, I must say. Wow. I pressed Ctrl S in order to save the game, but I guess it's some sort of macro recording. Yes, so native gold in a fortress. It's been such a long time since I've had that. I don't want to mess up this fortress. I really don't. Yugoslavenka says notch. Why do you say notch? It's knots, isn't it? Laku knots. Laku knots, guys. Good night. See you tomorrow.